where we're walking in right now. You got this little Flippy guy, which is like their mascot or whatever. And I haven't even been in yet, so we're gonna walk in right now. So we're gonna go in and we'll get to see it all together. But last night was pretty cool. We went to this bar that used to be called, I wanna say it was like, I don't remember the name. Oh, here's Clippy live, hold on. Here he is, look, there he is. You're live, say hello. That's Flippy, right? What's up, Flippy? That's awesome. All right, so we're going in right now. Let me flip the camera around so you guys can see as we walk in. Sorry, let me do that really quick. All right, so here we are. So this is the main area where you walk in, and they did this a little bit different than last year. Last year they had like separation in the rooms, but this year they didn't do that. So we'll just kind of tour around and I'll show you. We'll go booth to booth. We'll do the full tour. Hey Richard, how you doing, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened to you about if anybody's watching the channel and you get a comment from me about buying things, it's not real. So anyway, so this is Pinball Wizard. They're here every year, and they come here for just like you can buy parts for repairing pinball machines and stuff like that. So they have different boards for pinball machines and everything. So this is really cool. Like this is one of the unique aspects of this expo is that they have they cater a lot to people that are repairing machines. So, you know, like even right here, play fields and stuff. So you can see like you can buy this Gottlieb James Bond, you know, play field. So like this is the kind of unique stuff that you can get here at the expo. That's why I like this. If you're into pinball, like big time into pinball, this has got something for everybody. So right now we just went to the left. So this guy was also here last year. It's like fun with used pinball parts. So he's got some older stuff. Like check it out, they're all like little games he's made with pinball parts. So like see if you hit this button, it'll do something. Like check it out. So look, I'm gonna hit the button and you see the solenoid right there? Like this is cool, right? So he's got a bunch of stuff. He's here every year. He makes a bunch of stuff out of like used old pinball machine parts, which is pretty cool. But he's trying to teach people like how pinball works. So see right here, this is showing you like a drop target assembly. So see, you press the button and he shows you how a drop target works. So that would be like simulating a drop target. I don't know what you're supposed to do to reset it. Maybe you just hit it. Oh, there we go. So like say a ball hits the drop target, it drops. The drop target resets, like really cool stuff. So I love this show for those things about it. Like it makes it a very unique show to come to. And I'd say like, I've never really been to many shows where they cater to the like hardcore enthusiast like this one does. But also there's a bunch of other stuff here too. So it's not like you have to be like a hardcore pinball enthusiast. There's a bunch of stuff here for even casual too. So we just came in from over there. So we just went to the left. So there's a bunch of like old electromechanical machines. Most of these things, by the way, like a lot of these games are donated by Rob Burke. So Rob Burke's put this event on for I want to say like 35 years. It's one of the longest standing. It might be longer than that, so don't quote me on that. But it might be one of the longest standing pinball expos. And if you saw Chasing Nostalgia last year, we were here and we went to Galloping Ghost, which is about 20 minutes away from where this is. So here's the Chicago Gaming Company area. So they're focusing in on Cactus Canyon, the remake. So you can see they brought a bunch of Cactus Canyons for people to play. So if you come to the show, you can take a bunch of, wait, hold on, Alpha Tryon, what's up, buddy? He said, Doc Brown made a fake bomb out of used pinball machine. That's true, that's awesome, see? And here, Arcade Hollywood is right here, look. Here's Arcade Hollywood! Hey! You're live right now on Retro Ralph. You're live right now.
What's up, Retro Ralphers?
What's going on? I'm doing the tour right now.
I'll walk with you.
Okay,
so
yeah.
We're just exploring.
You want a mic? I can mic you.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. We're gonna mic Arcade Hollywood. Here, hold on. I got one in my pocket.
Turn my stuff off.
All right, here, guys. Just hold on a sec. I'm micing.
So last night, we'll recap.
They can't hear you right now. Hold on.
They can't?
No, I gotta mic you here. Just clip it onto your shirt somewhere, and they'll be able to hear you. All right, so we got Arcade Hollywood here. Hey, do you wanna walk us through? I started over there. I showed them that Chicago Gaming Company Cactus Canyon remake machines. Do you wanna show them like the Backglass section right here?
So basically, this year's theme of the show was to mix everything together. So the major pinball companies are actually occupies specifically the corners of the building, of the floor. And then Stern,
and there's Arcade Eric.
What's up,
He's
Arcade
live
Eric?
right now.
And then Stern itself, they wanted to have their spot up against the back wall so they could create a backstage area.
All right, so let's look. So right here, this is a company called Pinball Flyers, and they've got all the major manufacturers. There's manuals and backglasses, right? That's pretty much what they do.
Yes.
And you can, if you wanted to repair a machine, you could get, you could go through here and find the manuals for specific games.
I mean, look at this one. Look at that one, Middle Earth.
That's pretty cool.
I don't think I've ever even heard of that game.
But isn't that, I want to talk to you about something real quick. So the unique thing about this show though is that Rob Burke has always tried to make it that the enthusiasts can come here and there's stuff catering to them, like parts for machines and things like that. But also you can play all the games too.
Yes.
Like,
And it's like, I will go wherever you need, Ralph,
and
I'll
go over
explain.
here really quick. So guys, what we just passed was this, just to recap. So this is where you can find all sorts of different manuals. They do sell backglasses for machines too. You can see it back there. But then over here, they got a ton of backglasses. Let's check that out, Jeff.
Yeah.
So this, you can get like a bunch of, are these repros or originals?
No, they're originals.
So they do say
and they'll mark it up there. Like,
okay.
For the most part, everybody labels everything, but this is great. Check this out, Ralph.
Oh wow, there's a lot of parts here.
Yeah, so if you need any pinballs or leg levelers or flipper rubbers.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I mean, they have everything. Even the Williams Sega type, the Data East type flippers. It's just unbelievable.
Right
it's unbelievable.
Oh wow, that's pretty awesome, man.
I wanted to say one area even had the screwdrivers.
Someone was mentioning a Batman backglass, but I didn't see it. Where's their Batman backglass?
Ralph, I want to talk to your audience for a second.
Yeah.
You cannot stress, a lot of arcade games and pinball machines you get, the locks are busted off. So it's always nice to put a new lock on your games.
And they come in arcade games
and they come in different sizes. Like the Baby Pack has not a long or the smaller profile versus the longer profile.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to show them these backglasses real quick. There's a cool RoboCop one.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Batman one. That looks really nice.
It says please come in, Ralph, so I think you can come in.
Yeah, so we've got.
So Ralph, I tell you,
all these high quality backglasses.
I tell you, this one gets used a lot in promotionals. The pinball pool backglass, it's beautiful.
Well, it's got the attractive ladies on it.
And then, Ralph, if you look at the Black Knight backglass, it's in that style of, if you're familiar with Tapper, in the way that it's got the mirror print.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Let's see. I want to show the Batman one off.
Yeah,
it's
that's
very
cool.
nice.
Very
so here's
cool.
the Batman backglass. That's really cool. And then they have like all sorts of things. They have pieces to piece together topper materials, and they've got, they've got just a bunch of everything.
I mean, look, like games you don't see that often, like Speakeasy, which is here on the floor. So
that machine's here. Is that Rob's machine?
It is.
Okay, let's.
Hi guys.
Let's move on to the next booth real quick. So we have a lot to check out. This isn't just a couple of things. There's
thanks
a lot
for letting me co-host with you.
Yeah, of course. All right, so let's go to. We can work our way down. So what is this? Do you know what this booth does over here?
Let's have a look. Pinball Wizard.
Oh, what is that?
Let's have a look and see what they got going on. I think what we got here is
they're toys for machines.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Manuals and extra parts.
Yeah, so they've got a bunch of stuff. What is that?
Looks like they got some side art up there.
What is this?
That goes to Whitewater.
Is this head
supposedly supposed to be Dennis Nordman. Yeah, it's supposed to be on.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
Oh no!
Jeff, he just decapitated him. How sad. He just decapitated the guy. Oh, this is cool. So that's from Terminator 2, right?
Yep.
So that's from T2.
That's from Black. Actually, that could be from Monster Bash, because the creature was underneath the
that's from
playfield.
Attack from Mars, right?
Yep.
And there's another T2. So does he sell these, or are these
I think so.
Okay. That's cool.
Close enough.
All right, we'll move on because we've got a lot to show. There's almost so much stuff. So we go Is there a premier booth that you? Oh, there's Deadpool. That's cool. Oh, that Deadpool topper is so cool.
Yeah,
I've never
sweet.
seen that Deadpool
That's
topper.
sweet.
Guys, look at this Deadpool topper. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get in there.
You want me to hold it? You want me to take over?
Oh, no, I'm good. I got it. All right. Look.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Wow, that topper is really nice, actually.
Now, Ralph, on the topic of
Deadpool.
Deadpool, this is on my top 5 pinball machines that I really do want to add to Barncade.
I know,
This has
I
been
want
on my
it
list
too.
for a long time, and I think it's one of Stern's best games, honestly.
Well, and this one is also known as, at least on the forums, a lot of people say this is one of the best well-equipped pro cabinets. Like this.
And if I'm going to get a version,
This one is
I'm getting the Pro.
Yeah, so this one is. Yeah, this one is the Pro. It's nice. I mean, it's
very nice. I think
Yeah, this game's
so
fantastic.
well on it because it's so easy to hit that stick shot.
Yeah.
Like it fast. Like you can get playfield multiplier so good with this.
Yeah, I'm loving that.
Yeah.
This is nice. That topper is really nice on that. Okay, so we'll keep moving on, guys, because there's so much to look at. So we could jump to. Is this? I haven't even looked at the Stern area
let's
yet.
go.
You want to go? All right, we'll go to the Stern area.
Would you guys like to meet the Bells and Chimes ladies? They're the Bells and Chimes are an organization in multiple states, and it's women playing pinball. It's diversity
Yeah, it's their own
in
tournament.
pinball.
Yeah, it's their own league, right?
Yeah, and they have one in Columbus, Ohio, which is a very big chapter, and they have a very big chapter here in Chicago.
Okay.
Pixel
Oh wait, they
Bash.
lost sound. Are you guys? Is it back? I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to. It might be because my wife was calling. Let me know if the audio is back. I should have put it on. All right, it's back now.
Okay, well anyway, so Ralph and I talk a lot about the future of collecting, which is a whole nother topic. But this is a solution that I am interested in. I love the LCD. I like this little Pixel Bash thing, and it's got some licensed name code games. So these games aren't MAME, these are real name code licensed games. So a game, like I'm having trouble with my Galaga 88, it's got Galaga 88 on this game.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I
it
mean,
plays
it's cool.
perfectly.
I like the Pixel Bash solution. I think it's kind of cool.
Oh, Ralph, it's a fridge too.
Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't like that?
Boom, cups.
Oh, that's cool. I've never actually looked at it close enough to know that. That's a nice little
And you
touch.
can
The
open-
little
yeah.
bottle opener. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty well done. I mean, it's got nice artwork
excellent.
on it. I don't love the bezel, but
You know what? I bet it could be modded.
yeah, I think if it had a different, I don't know. I guess it's trying to.
I might even, and I'm just going to say this, I might even swap that monitor out for a better monitor. There's better monitors out there.
All right, so let's see. So these are these all Rob Burke? Oh yeah, we got this is their Pac-Man's Pixel Bash and Chill. Pixel Bash Chill, not and Chill.
Pac-Man
And there's the
cave.
information if you're interested in
It's
that.
the Pac-Man cave.
Yeah, it's not Pac-Man and Chill. It's not.
Now, Ralph,
it's
if
not
you
like
pan
dirty.
over that way real slow, pan over that way real slowly. Uh-oh. Oh, keep going. Wait.
What are we doing?
Pinball people.
Okay, we got pinball people.
I seen you guys. I seen this guy. He's got the tapestries on the. He's got the Dig Dug tapestry.
Who does?
Okay, I don't.
Red Arcade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Electric Back.
yeah, that's not me. I'm not from Electric
That's
Back.
Retro Ralph. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, oh yeah, Arcade Eric found a baby Pac-Man. You guys know I'm a big fan of baby Pac-Man, so. And this one's actually in really, really good shape. Let me look at this one really quick.
It's a little rough
Yeah, dude.
on the playfield, and the monitor's a little washed, but yes.
Yeah, but the cabinet's in good shape.
Now, Ralph, there's
Yeah.
something sitting right next to this baby pack that is ultra rare. Come over here.
So that's Arcade Eric playing some baby Pac-Man.
I'm going to put my camera down. I want to play it for your audience. This game, they only made 90 of these. It's called Varcon, and it's a pinball machine in an upright arcade
Oh, I played
cabinet.
this at Galloping Ghost.
Yes,
they have
it's-
one.
it is
this
awesome.
the Galloping Ghost one?
No, this is Bob Burks. He bought this
wow.
for the banning sale.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually very cool. I played this at
You
Galloping
use
Ghost.
the joysticks, as you can see,
Check
Jeff.
this out, guys. The pinball machine is vertical inside there.
And you got to
that's how
try to
you-
get it up to that It's just addicting.
It is really cool. I played this myself at Galloping Ghost, and we'll probably go there at some point this week. And yeah, they have this, so if you're interested in playing this, they do have it at Galloping Ghost.
And it's kind of a lot like Asteroids Deluxe and Omega Race, where the playfield's sunk, and that's actually a mirror.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get in there so you can see it a little bit better. But guys, if you can imagine, there's a little bit of depth between the glass and the game. The game is like set back, and then it's not traditional flipper buttons, it's actually like flipper joysticks. How rare do you think this game is?
They only made 90 of them. There's only 90 in
It's
existence.
actually projected on the glass, the score.
Yeah, so Arcade Eric is pointing that out. That the score is actually projected, so that's not, I don't know how is that actually projected? Is there a mirror there?
Yeah.
There must be a mirror. So there's a mirror there that projects the score. It's very cool.
It's really,
So
yeah,
here's
it's
the
cutting
side art
edge.
for it. Do you think they only made 90 of these?
I know they did. I'm obsessed with this game. Rob,
Guy Brad Rodell, who does all the Williams cabinets, he's dying for one if I can find him one.
Wow, that's a cool.
It's
that's a
mega
cool-
rare. This one went for over 10 grand, I think, at the Abandon. I think Rob spent the money to get it.
Wow. Okay. And then, so all right. So we had a little pit stop. So a lot of this stuff is from Rob Burke's personal collection, and you can see a lot of the games are here, and he'll label them. I think they're all labeled this year. Last year he didn't have his labels on everything. So
sometimes he does. Oh, and Patrick.
It's not for sale. Is that for sale?
No. But Patrick is running Rob Burke's new place called Pastimes Arcade.
Hey, Patrick, how you
Patrick was
doing?
brought in to actually work on some of these games. So.
Okay. All right. Oh, and they have a Granny and the Gators too.
Yeah.
This might have came from Todd.
You think
Is
that
what
came
you were
from?
looking at?
Oh, you think that's that one?
No, he's had this one for a long time.
So for those of you that don't know, this is the other game besides Baby Pack that has that idea of like a monitor and a play field. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that dual purpose game where you kind of swap between playing a video game and then playing, you know, the pinball aspect of it. So that's pretty cool. I've never seen this. What's Punchy the Clown?
Punchy the Clown is like a.
Is this rare or?
Yeah, it's rare.
It's mini. It's like a mini.
Yeah, so this is like a mini pinball machine, guys. I've never seen this particular one.
Let me play it. Let me have a
pretty
shot
cool.
at it. Do I need? There we go. So I think there was a Mario Brothers mini one.
Yeah, there is. It's a Gottlieb.
By
right?
Gottlieb, which
but
is.
this isn't Gottlieb, right?
I think it is. Yeah, it is.
I don't think it is.
Yeah,
Is it?
Alvin G. Gottlieb and Co.
Oh, okay. All right, it is Gottlieb.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Looks pretty cool. And the cabinet's very neat. Like, look at the back glass artwork. It's pretty cool. Everyone's saying they think this looks really cool.
It's pretty neat.
Here, I'm gonna get a little bit of Jeff playing.
Here we go.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm just adjusting the gimbal a bit. So we'll get like an over-the-shoulder aerial shot of Jeff playing this. Yeah, you guys, just so you know, if you're now joining, we're at Pinball Expo. This is 2022 Pinball Expo, and it's definitely a lot more traffic in here even right now than last year. I think last year we were coming out of the pandemic, and you know, everyone still had to mask up, and so.
I mean, this is day one.
Yeah,
and
this
it's
is like
crowded.
the first. This is also day one. Yeah, so.
Thursday, too.
Yeah, on a Thursday, and there's quite
At
a few
noon.
people
I
here.
already sold my cabinet.
People
Did you
should be-
really? Oh no way!
People
Look,
should be
Arcade
at work.
Eric's got his wad of cash.
Damn.
What was it that you sold again? I
Double
forgot.
Dragon.
Oh, he sold a double dragon.
Over there, yeah.
Okay, so
You sold that already?
Yeah.
all right, let's keep moving
I got
on.
what I wanted, that's
Would
all.
you guys like to go meet some of the girls over there at the?
Well, are they going to be okay being on film?
Yeah, I told them.
Okay. All right. Okay.
They're content creators too.
Well, what's the one that lives in Ohio that's very popular? We met her last night, but
Jen Rupert.
yeah. Okay.
She's over. They told us to come back tonight to film them in the tournament. They're going
Okay.
through some adjustments right now, and they're not ready to be filmed.
Okay. What do you
But
mean
yeah.
adjustments? What does
Oh,
that mean?
they're having some trouble with some of the scoring and there's
Oh,
some
okay. All right.
technical
Gotcha.
issues.
Gotcha. All
But
right. So this on the right is the stern area. So
Yes.
we'll show that in a second. Everyone's saying your mic is a bit loud, but
it is. Well, I got a loud voice. Do you want me to back it down?
yeah, maybe I could adjust it, but it'd probably be a pain in the ass. If you put it there,
Here
it'd
we go.
probably
Is that better? Ask your audience if that's better.
3?
be, yeah, 103 right now. It's
Is it
103 people. Oh, sorry guys, there was a super chat and I didn't see that.
Oh.
Sorry, I can't really on my phone pull it back up. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, Stringer Film says it looks fun. He's here. You're here, dude. Where are you?
Ask your audience if the volumes are
Is
acceptable.
the volume better now? Jeff wanted to know.
Because I have a loud voice and I apologize.
Yeah. So, all right. I think we'll see. I'm sure it's better
And
now.
don't forget, we got a
everyone
rematch
says-
about Jurassic Park.
Oh, that's right. We do need to do that. Oh, and guys, before I get sidetracked, there's the new 007 machine.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, man. So why do they have them skinned differently? Is that going to be an offering, or is it just for this?
They're actually, every skin represents each Sean Connery movie. So some of them have. You
So
only
they're
live
gonna
twice.
vary?
Yeah, they're all over here. If you'll notice, they're all different skins.
All right, I'm
You
gonna
can watch the next one. Hey, Ralph, on this side, you can see a different one.
Okay, so everyone's very excited about this, and there's a lot of them here. So here, last year it was all about Godzilla, and this year it's all about 007. Oh, that's cool, dude.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so you're getting kind of like a
Yeah, they're
a look at the new.
different Sean Connery movies represent the pins.
Yeah, see, the only
That's the Pro edition.
you only live twice is on that side,
Premium
and Dr. No is on that side. That's cool. Can I get a little bit of the play field?
Oh,
I don't want
yeah,
to distract
yeah.
them, but
Hi.
yeah. So this is the
We're
This is
not interrupting anybody.
yeah.
We're
This
just
is the
filming,
premium.
that's all.
So is it Pro Premium, and where's
Yeah,
the limited
so-
one? Is there a limited one somewhere?
There might be. I know the.
So yeah, guys,
premium,
that's the-
This is the premium edition. It does have different toys.
So that's the Pro.
That's the Pro.
And this is the premium right
Yeah.
here. So the premium is the you only
Sorry,
live twice. So that's how
sorry.
it's distinguished. I didn't realize that.
Oh, there's only two versions here. You only live twice, and Dr. No, the limited
Sure.
edition
Yeah, I
is,
mean, it didn't go through.
Someone saying it's Thunderball.
Yeah.
They don't have it here?
It's not here.
Oh, bummer. Okay.
I just
All
went
right.
to the main stern.
Okay. So no limited. Okay. So where do you want to go from here?
What would you like to meet the Bill and Chimes
Yeah.
guys?
Let's go. And maybe if they want to say anything, if we're close to them, your mic will pick them
Yeah.
up. But
You guys, Retro Ralph is live. I'd like
Hey,
to
guys.
introduce the Bells and Chimes group to Retro Ralph's audience.
Oh, wow.
Would you?
Hey.
Here's a mic. Would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Hi, my name is Rebecca. I am from Austin, Texas, and we are here at the Bells and Chimes Worldwide booth, which was spearheaded by I was Anna Neal with Hot Nudge and from the Chicagoland Bells. Like really put so much of this together, and it's been really awesome. But we've got bells that have come here from all over the country
Awesome.
today to gather here to hang out in our lovely ladies booth. We have
and
a
you guys have a
leaderboard.
tournament going on tomorrow, or is it today, or is it all?
So there's two different women's tournaments that are happening. There is the Battle of the Bells, which is tonight, which is a team play format. And if you are unattached, they will make you a team.
Okay. Oh, cool.
And then there is also a women's tournament, which I think the qualifying does start today, which is
Awesome.
the pin golf format. And I've never played it before, which is one of my favorite things about coming to this show is that last year I hadn't played a pump and dump tournament before, and I learned how to do that. And then this year I get to learn how to play pin golf.
That's awesome. And
So-
Tell
then
the audience about your Twitch channel.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
if you have a channel,
we have
plug it.
lots. There are so many female content creators that are here. Rebecca Hinsdale and Anna Neal, they stream on Hot Nudge with lots of their local female players, and I stream with my partner Jordan on Fliptronic. But I also have a women's pinball podcast called Backbox Pinball Podcast.
Okay, well,
Anna,
I'll have to get the information, then I'll put it in the description of the video and everything.
I have a business
Oh, awesome.
card.
Okay, cool.
This
So
is
we're gonna
Anna.
We're gonna put that in the.
You can say some words.
We'll put that in the description, but
I don't know. Stop. Bells and Chimes.
Welcome to the Bells and Chimes booth. As far as I know, this is the first worldwide booth we've had,
Yeah.
bringing all the
what's
bells
in
and chimes
What's
together.
in there exactly? Just.
This is our clubhouse.
Is it
Yeah, you guys
you
can
guys
come
have a
in.
clubhouse.
It's a clubhouse.
We'll let you in.
That's okay. We're gonna get to go in. Okay.
There's
All
a
right.
velvet rope.
There's a
That's
velvet
great.
rope up. Yeah, you're allowed. You're allowed.
All right. This is their like private little clubhouse thing. So is this like a practice area or something?
And we're having a leaderboard competition on a
Okay, I'm
Godzilla
going
in
in.
there, and
Okay.
we have a couple video games
oh, cool.
to play
There's a little
once we get
lounge
those set
couch
up.
area. This is awesome. And there's a Godzilla.
You guys mind if I sit on the couch?
Go for it.
That's awesome.
This is outstanding.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty cool. This is cool to. This would be a good way to get away from the craziness for a little
That's
while.
right.
Yeah, this is cool.
That's why we wanted to make it happen for
Awesome.
the
Next trigger
ladies
right there.
to get away.
For you guys. So is Rebecca going to be a part of this today, or is she still working with Stern today?
Rebecca will be here later today, yes, but she's probably still working for Stern today too. Everyone's doing everything.
And Ralph, over here, Rebecca and Anna played a really big part in 2020 for the Virtual Expo. They actually helped us do the women's tournament for online. So
That's right.
it was a
That's
big
right.
deal.
That was fun.
Just trying to get the pinball back out during
Right.
the pandemic. So
Awesome. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, thanks for letting us see this for a little while.
This is
Appreciate
our
that.
little area.
All right.
It's important to have safe spaces for women in pinball, and that's why we do it.
All right, let's go.
You guys are
All right, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. All right, thank you. All right, hold on. BP Haas with a super chat. Ralph, please have footage of Todd Frank. Where is Todd?
He's at the, he'll be back tonight.
Wait, he's not here right now?
He went to the Jersey Jack tour.
What? Come on,
know,
Todd. All right, so last
about it.
night, let me put the mic back. So last night, we did this bowling thing. By the way, I hope your footage is okay, because mine came out great with no audio.
We'll share it.
So I need your audio for my video.
You got it. I'll give you everything. We'll do a file
Okay,
swap.
all right, we're doing a file swap. Yeah, so last night we played, we bowled with Todd. It was awesome. It was so fun. And we have footage of that. Stringer's got some footage, so we'll show that eventually, but it was really fun. All right. All right.
We got some good tips last night.
You know what, Ralph, is over there that's unique? Is the multimorphic pins.
Oh, that's right. They're here. This is cool.
That's
I know about
this. And that's the heist.
Yeah, so let's talk about this really quick.
Yeah,
so
it's
for those
really
of you guys
unique.
that don't know, so this is a company called, I've talked about them on the channel a long time ago.
P3.
Yeah, it's P3 and it's Multimorphic is the technology. And what it is you guys probably know about the Weird Al game that came out. But what it is the back play field comes off, so you can swap your game out for a different game. And I can't remember. Do you remember what it costs? I can't remember what it costs to swap the games out.
I'm not sure. You guys like this?
I haven't played it. First time ever.
It's unique, isn't it? Yeah.
Is it pretty cool? Yeah.
I think it's gonna take a little bit to get used to, but it's
Yeah.
So here's one of the other P3 machines. They're cool because look, like all the back. See all the back part? That's
Ooh, I
all
like the
interchangeable.
monitor.
That comes out. So
need
this is kind of like, you know, if you have a.
Atomos Ninja. So
The goal, I think, of this company was like if you had limited space and things like that, you could swap your game by getting the game pack. But you have to buy like the basic package, which is the actual like pinball playfield, and it comes with one game, and then you can kind of swap it out. It's pretty cool. So I'll go look at the other games so you guys can see it. Is it just these two?
Yeah.
It's just these two?
There's another one that they don't have with them.
This one, the
though.
demo one is 10 grand. They want 10 grand for the demo one, so. Oh, here, they have their play fields. Look, they have them. So here, guys, look. This is the Weird Al game, and there's the back portion of the game.
Oh yeah,
play
Lexi
field.
Lightspeed was the other one.
Lexi Lightspeed is the other one for 3 grand. And then the machine itself, so you pay $8,300 for the machine. I guess what do you mean with speaker? I wonder what that means.
I don't know.
Obviously it has a speaker. Okay.
Well, I already messed up here, Ralph. I already touched the kid. I was like,
Jeff, you broke the dude's head over there and you're touching stuff. We can't take you anywhere.
It's a party foul.
Jeff's always getting in trouble.
I'm always getting in trouble.
But he looks so nice that you look at Jeff and you're like, he wouldn't
I know.
he wouldn't be a bad guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's so innocent looking. All right, so here's another back portion. It's interesting, like you can see all the. Why does that look like a Raspberry Pi?
It does look like a Raspberry
It
Pi.
does. Do you think it runs on a Raspberry Pi?
There's been talk that a lot of pinball companies
Really?
are considering it because there's
That's
such a
definitely 100% a
there's
Raspberry
such an
Pi.
issue right now with getting
Yeah, that's
parts
interesting.
and computer parts and everything for pinball machines has been
Here's
an
another
issue.
one. These it's a cool concept, but it hasn't really taken off. I guess these are games that are for sale. Oh god, a Dream Arcades. I remember those. I guess these are all for sale. Why are they all turned off? Like you can't actually turn them on?
That's a good question.
It's kind of weird. Okay, so
Now,
there's
Ralph, you know what? Something to share with your
Pac-Man
audience.
Plus.
There's
Yeah.
a section over here that's growing and expanding every year.
Oh, is this the homebrew?
It's the homebrew.
Oh, let's check out the homebrews.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what Jeff was talking about, this is really cool. I'm gonna flip the camera really quick. So last year there was a couple of homebrews here. I don't know, maybe they had like 4 last year, but there's a whole section. So these are all fan-made pinball machines. These are really cool.
Ryan, I want to introduce you to Retro Ralph's audience. So this is
Yeah,
Ryan
we're live
LaPlante,
right
you
now,
guys.
yeah.
He made the Sega, or he made the Sonic Spinball, and
Oh,
now
you did?
he's
Oh,
working
awesome.
with
Yeah,
American
if you
Pinball.
stand closer to him,
Oh.
you'll hear him.
And now Ryan is working with American Pinball. Would you like to say a few words for Ralph's audience?
Sure. Come on out and check out all these beautiful homebrews. We have the largest turnout for homebrews ever. I'm pretty sure we're up to 16, which has got to be it is in fact the most homebrew games that have ever been at a show.
That's
so,
awesome.
Come on down. There is also a homebrew seminar at I believe 6 o'clock on Saturday, and I need to plug us too. So check out our panel, American Pinball today.
Awesome.
And yeah, come play.
And I can take some footage of all this stuff.
Please.
All right, awesome.
As much footage as they're willing to do.
Okay, cool.
Right, you're the
Thanks,
man.
man.
Pinball and try. It's over there too.
Okay, awesome. Thank you
This
so
one
much.
is owned by Rob Burke. This is I just set this up because
Is this a home? This isn't a homebrew.
This is a re-theme of an old game. I
Okay.
guess. It's a Jetsons. This is
Yeah.
Rob Burke's. But I wanted to make sure it was set up with the rest of them. So here it is. Now it's set up. Go ahead and give it a shot. Seems to work.
Nice. Okay.
Here, let me play it.
Jeff, are you in there, buddy?
I'm right here.
We got to check out these homebrews
Yeah,
in a minute.
I'm gonna get some
Man, those
pinball
flippers
action.
look beefy. Some beefy flippers, dude.
It's good old classic pinball with the dings and the beeps and the boops here.
Yeah, the beeps and the boops, dude.
then
Hey,
get it.
Jack Joe, what's up?
Here's
Gannon 136, what's up, buddy? Look at Jeff, he's tearing it up. See, with the camera, last night with bowling, you were a little bit skittish, but not with pinball.
I was.
Not
You
with
know, you
pinball,
can, like,
look at
you
him.
can knock it and
Look at his
nudge it.
form. Hold on, we gotta back
You
up.
gotta
and see
have
his
a
form.
foot.
Look
like,
at his form. Look at that. Look, he's got bended knee,
you got
right?
it's in the hips.
Two bended knees. He's got the hip action going. Like, yeah, he's got it. Look at this guy. Look at him. See, this is why we brought Arcade Hollywood. Look, hey, can you show us your front nudge?
Front nudge. Oh, I nudged myself out. I nudged out. But wait, I get another shot here.
Yeah, why are there Logitech speakers on top of it? I'm trying to
Oh,
figure
that's
that
a
out.
good question.
Yeah, I don't know why those are there.
That's a good question.
I don't know. We
Maybe
don't
that
know.
might be part of the mod. Maybe it plays the Jetsons
They're not
music.
connected to
I
anything,
think it
so
plays the Jetsons.
I don't know. I don't know why they're up there. Good question. All right, I'm gonna go look at the rest of these
Yeah,
homebrews,
I'm
Jeff.
coming
Let's go
with
check it out.
We got Stringer with us too, by the way.
Yeah,
he can't super chat while he's holding his camera.
Oh my gosh, there's an elf homebrew?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool. There's an elf homebrew here.
Hopefully good.
I'm trying to get in on it, but I can try to extend this out a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Hold on, I'm gonna try to extend this so you can get an aerial shot. Hold on, guys.
Hey guys.
Anybody else want to play?
We
All
might.
right,
Yeah, I'll
so-
play. Yeah, we're
So here's-
Retro Ralph. We got the audience there live, so we
There's
thought
about
we'd share some
126
love
people
here.
watching right now, so no pressure. Just play as best you can.
I'll
That's
let
a
you
cool
guys
machine. Oh my gosh, that's really cool.
I got 4 players.
Oh my god, what a great theme idea.
Oh my gosh, elf is so cool. This is neat.
You know what I like a lot here is the apron's got the light bright.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
really
such a cool
ingenious.
idea. Is this gonna distract you if I'm kind of up?
Not at all.
I think you're.
I absolutely love this. I'd buy
Okay,
this.
this is a really
Oh!
good theme for a pinball machine, especially being it's getting
Is
closer
it
to the
supposed to do
holidays.
that?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
See, that's the beauty
And
of
look at the
homebrew.
look at the paint on the side rails. It's like
Yeah, it's like a.
I don't know what you would call it, but that's pretty cool. All right, so right here we got, this is another P3 machine. I'm not sure what this is.
You guys go ahead.
I guess
I'm
there's
moving
hot
down the line.
sauces on it. I don't know. Oh, that's actually a P3 open like that.
That's
pretty neat.
interesting.
Yeah, this is interesting, huh?
That's really cool.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, man.
So yeah, the homebrew section
Yeah.
here
Oh my
is
gosh, what
really
is
doing some
this
great
thing?
stuff.
Dude, there's a weapon. All right, there's a lot of homebrews.
Yeah.
I would imagine these.
Wait, you got to get Chris on there.
That looks like
Chris.
they're working on this one. So this one. Hey, dude. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll check that out.
So Chris has got his dumpster fire stuff.
So Chris, you made this one, right?
Yes, I did. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Caught us while we were setting things up.
Yeah, we'll
are
come
we
back.
live on the internet?
Yeah, we are. We're live.
Okay. Yeah, you guys could come back. But yeah, the dumpster thing. But I'll tell you this one right here. This game is called Killer Comet. This came out from Game Plan Incorporated in 1980. It says that it's licensed from Centauri, but who knows?
So this is an actual release that came out.
This is an actual released arcade cabinet that came out.
I've never seen this
Well, no one really has. So what happened was about 5 years ago, I was at an auction, and I was mentioning I was much like what you were at that point,
Yeah.
trying to get, main caps built. And this guy was like, "I got an empty cabinet, so you want it for free?" So I said, "Sure." Took it home, and then discovered that it was this game called Killer
Was
Comet.
the board in it?
Huh?
The board was in it?
Well, I'll finish. I'll
Okay.
get to it. So, nothing of this game existed. Period. End of story.
Oh, wow.
The only way I know of that this game exists is in MAME. So that's one of the things that's important about MAME is much
the
like with film
preservation
preservation.
aspect,
You know, of the original 5 movies nominated for Best Picture in 1929, 4 of them have been lost to time and degradation and all that kind of stuff. So games like this, even if it is a weird thing, so nothing existed. I had to, from very small JPEGs, recreate the back box art as close as I could, recreate the control panel, and then inside it's running a computer and running me.
Okay.
So
did you ever try to reach out to like Doc Mac and see if maybe
Doc Mac didn't know what it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is so rare that Doc Mac, Todd Tuckey, and I just met Jason from the other nice arcade in Chicago. He didn't know what it was.
Oh, wow.
And he
Okay.
was looking at it going, I wonder if that's this game or that game or whatever, because I just give the same elevator pitch to him.
Yeah.
So it is literally something that none of these people who know a lot about
Oh, wow,
arcades
that's crazy.
have
We'll
any
have to play
freaking
it
idea
later,
about.
yeah.
So it is it a great game? It is what it is. But it's fun and cool to have this insanely rare game.
Well, we'll have to check it
and
out
bring it
later.
here.
We're gonna move. We're trying to move on, but thank you, dude. Appreciate
Chris,
that.
thank you,
All
Ralph.
right, we'll come back.
You asked me the time, and I'll tell you how to make a watch. So.
Okay, well, we'll come back and check out Dumpster Fire. I love the name of it. Oh, wait, what's Dumpster Golden Tea? What? Hold on, what?
Once again, these are, hey, Jeffrey.
Jeff, have you seen this before?
The microphone.
What is Dumpster Golden Tea?
Dumpster Golden Tea is a
golf game?
It is Golden Tea.
Just hold
It's
it like,
okay.
hold it like right here. Just extra loud.
Okay.
There you go.
It's a genuine golden tea. What I did is an operator was throwing out the cabinet. I actually had to combine 2 throwaway cabinets to do that. And what it's running inside of it is this guy right here. So it's a Jack specific plug and play.
Oh, okay, I know that. I have one of those.
And what it has, and it's, you've played it.
Yeah.
It's actually decent
It's actually a
golden
decent
tea.
golden tea,
So
yeah.
I wired it to arcade controls.
So you wired the jacks to the arcade controls.
So the only thing that doesn't work is left. So you can't go, you can't turn your golfer right.
Okay.
But it plays a pretty damn good version
Okay,
of
this is
Golden
crazy,
Tea.
guys. If you've ever seen these before, I've showed one on the channel before. The Jack specific is actually a better version, in my opinion, of Golden Tea than
The
some of the
arcade one-up.
older ones. Yeah,
And even the
especially from the
arcade
arcade one-up. Yeah, it's cool.
The graphics
That's
on this
awesome.
thing, and what it
Yeah,
is
better.
it's 3 original courses from Golden Tea Live that they converted and downgraded to fit into a 56 megabyte file. So it
my gosh,
is
that's
pretty
awesome.
darn cool. But I will hand this back to Jeffrey. I don't know where Ryan is. Remember, he works for.
Well, appreciate it, buddy. We're gonna move. We're gonna move on, but all right. We want to check out Sonic. We'll check out the Sonic
this one,
Spinball real quick. This is another homebrew.
This is the one that I was talking about by Ryan McQuaid. Check.
Yeah. So guys, this is the Sonic Spinball. Yeah, I'd like to get in on it too in a minute.
Yeah.
Did you've played it before, right, Jeff?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Damn, the Frozen game is loud. You're probably not. Oh, dude, check that. Dude, what? Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that is so cool, man. Guys, look at the back. Look at the back box.
Yeah, this is what got Ryan into American Pinball.
Oh my gosh, this is freaking badass.
Oh, it's badass, dude.
Okay, you guys have to love this. I saw
It's
Wicked Gamer and
fantastic.
Collector in here. He would dig this so much.
This should be a real game
Oh
in
my gosh, it
production.
should be. What the hell?
And the colors are great.
Did I miss this last year or something?
Yeah.
Okay, this
We
is badass.
kind of didn't make our way over to the back last
How
year.
did we miss this?
Well, I don't know. I think it's just the
Oh my
way
gosh,
that
it
they
has Dr.
went.
Robotnik like as a toy in the middle of the playfield.
And look at that. You go look at the loops. The loops are fantastic. So you can hit these loops like you're doing spins, like Sonic. I sounded just like a total nerd talking about that.
Freaking awesome.
Ralph, you want to take a turn?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah,
wanna-
yeah.
Yeah, just yeah, you're good.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
So guys, I'm going to pan around the playfield a little so you can see. Whoops. I'm going to go above Ralph here, just try to get you a good look.
Oh, I almost got that ramp, but not quite. Dude, this is so cool.
You have, okay, I'm going to interact with everybody out there.
I got multi-ball right now.
So-
Oh shit.
This is not a production game. This is a homebrew game by
This
Ryan
seems like
McQuaid.
it could be a production
Oh, you
unit,
got
though.
multi-ball.
Ah, shit. No, I lost it.
Wicked Gamer says, oh, he wants to see the topper. So, Wicked Gamer, the topper is cool.
What happened to the ball? Oh, there we go. Got it.
And look at that, the back glass. And then I'm going to pan down, like I said, Ralph playing.
This plays like a This plays like a production machine.
And a lot of people that in your chat really love this game.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Look at this, you guys. The detail's fantastic.
Oh no! Oh, nice. There's the Dukes of Hazzard too. Hey, dude.
Here, Ralph, would you like to take over?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
awesome,
I think
Jeff.
I got
Thanks
you taken care of here.
Yeah, thanks for doing that.
Oh, no problem.
That's so cool. All right, this was cool too. The Frozen machine was actually really cool too. It was really loud. Yeah, it's tough to see, but the Frozen machine is actually also really cool. Do you want to start it up really quick, Jeff?
Yeah.
It was loud as hell though.
Yeah.
So they've got a LCD. Is that actually on a mirror or is that just set
this
back
is
there?
actually, Ralph, this is almost, I can tell that this kind of replicates the Pinball 2000.
Yeah, it almost
the monitor's
looks like
up
the one-
there,
yeah.
it's projecting. Let's
Like
see
a
if I
Revenge.
can-
Is this the same cabinet as the Revenge from Mars machine?
It looks like it is.
Yeah.
Just the
Check it out. It's got like a snowfall effect that's being projected.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's pretty
loud
cool.
as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if it's too loud, let us know because it's really freaking loud.
We'll walk away,
machine,
Ralph.
too.
We'll walk away.
Yeah, we'll walk away. It's too loud.
Too loud.
All right, so where can we go next? So we've spent a lot of time in the homebrew
What would your
section.
audience like to see? Is there
I
anything?
don't, they don't know. They don't know what's here.
Let's go to Jersey Jack and give Jersey Jack.
Okay,
some
yeah, let's
love.
go to Jersey Jack. Let me know when we need to cut it, by the way. Like if it's going too long and you want to do other stuff.
For what?
This, the live stream.
You're the boss.
You're the boss.
Well, wait, hold on, real quick. Why is Jeff? What's up with this journey? It looks like it's in really good shape.
Oh, it's for sale, Ralph.
Damn, what this? Yeah, but probably for a lot, right? This
Yeah.
journey looks like it's in perfect shape. Not really. I don't.
You think you'll ever get one?
No.
Jeff, what's up?
This
I
is,
think you should never stop believing that you're gonna get
Don't stop believing. Ralph, that's Jeff Becker.
hey Jeff,
Jeff
how's it
Becker
going?
has been the backbone of the show
Wait,
for a
wait.
long time. Jeff does everything that is needed to keep the show running.
You heard it from.
Jeff is from Buffalo, and he actually does a lot of stuff with Dave Fix and Frank.
Wait.
Yep.
Whose machine is the journey?
Oh, yeah.
It's in very good
It's
condition.
actually beautiful.
That was confusing, but Jeff.
Yeah, two Jeffs. Jeff and Jeff.
Jeff and Jeff.
And I
Double Jeff.
for a second, but I choose Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, guys,
Well,
let's
you
look at
mean
that. Let's
Jeff?
look at Hercules.
Yeah,
real quick.
Hercules
Jeff, you
is
got to
awesome.
talk about Hercules.
I will.
Tell them about this. Okay, guys, this
Howdy.
is a gigantic. There's only like 5 of these made, and I'm gonna back up so they can see the perspective of how big this thing is.
I'll stand
right.
behind it. Just so you can see how
All right,
big this
world's
thing is.
largest pinball game. I'm gonna back up, and Jeff's gonna talk about it.
It's by Atari, actually. So Atari made this. I'm not sure what year it was made. Jeff, do you know what year this was made?
Oh my God, it's so big. Look, guys. Like,
1978.
Jeff, stand in front of it. Jeff, stand in front of it like you're playing it so they can see how big it is.
So the one-up version would be like a full-size.
So look, you gotta
look at him. And isn't the ball a cue ball?
yeah. So,
Wait.
yeah.
You play that.
Look at how
flipper,
big
I'll
the
play
flippers
this
are. Do you
Yeah.
guys think this is cool? Like,
Oh, it's cool.
It's no joke.
Get ready. Here, I'll play it. Ready?
Wait, is it on right now?
Yeah. There you go.
You should be the left.
Oh
I'll be the
man,
right
this
flipper.
is so cool.
Oh, it's a cue ball.
I mean, it's like
Yeah, it's a cue
like
ball
a
from
pool
like
cue
a
ball.
from like a pool. Yeah, like
I
a
mean,
pool
it's
table.
got like a really weird feel
I think
to
it's a
it.
solenoid on that flipper.
It's got to be huge.
Yeah, so guys, this is like a trip, man.
How do you
It's
nudge
this
something like
huge
this?
ass
People
game.
that need people
And look
to
how
nudge
Jeff has
Here,
to
no,
play.
here's how you nudge it.
Like, look at how
You need 2 people to nudge.
I mean, guys, this is the kind of stuff you see here. So this came out of Rob
One-up
Burke's.
version's
So a lot of the stuff that's here.
Yeah.
Rob Burke, who started this show
This is
35 plus
version
years
would be
ago.
a full size.
This is close joining. It's like the longest running. It's like one of the longest running pinball shows. I think it might be the longest running pinball show. And what's really interesting about Rob Burke is he was a pinball fan as a kid, and so he wanted to make a show where people could come and it would celebrate the developers, the artists, and all the people that really didn't get praise that were working on the game. So if you remember when I was at when I interviewed Paul Niemeyer, who worked for Bally Midway in the early 80s, he was saying like the higher ups at the company didn't want to pay respect to the artists, like they couldn't put their names on it. So Rob Burke, one of his motivators for starting this show is that he felt the artists and the developers were not getting the credit, and the big wigs were getting the credit. So that's why you see a lot of like celebration of the artwork and the parts, all the things that make up, you know, this great hobby. So it's really cool. And by the way, this isn't just pinball. There's a good mix of there's a good mix of pinball and arcade. There's arcades throughout. So anyway, but yeah, that was Hercules, and that was Jeff playing it. Pretty fun. That's cool, Jeff. Thanks for doing that. Cool. VC, what's up, buddy? All right, where are we headed now?
Well, you go, Stringer.
We've literally been live streaming since we're on. I'm gonna stop it at the hour mark, guys. So we're gonna go look at as much as we can. Yeah. What do you want to go to next? Do you think, Jeff? You said you wanted to go to a Jersey Jack, right? All right, we're gonna go to Jersey Jack. Say hi to Nick and Matt. Yeah.
We'll see if some of the Jersey Jack folks, they might be at the tour. Ken Cromwell is their marketing director, and he's always great to get on.
I thought it was interesting, Jeff, that I thought it was interesting, Jeff, that Raw Thrills has some stuff. Yeah. Raw Thrills has some stuff. It's not Raw Thrills, it's a vendor. It's a Raw Thrills vendor.
That's awesome. That's the first time they've been at an expo.
That's good, though. Yeah. They should be here. They should be represented. They're making games still for arcade. They should definitely be here. Hey, what do they have? Oh, here's the Jersey Jack. Okay, so this is what Jeff wanted to show you guys, the Jersey Jack section. Obviously, Toy Story just came out not that long ago, so that's a huge...
Jersey Jack
wait, hold on. Someone's saying, hearing rumors that Jersey Jack Pinball is... I lost it. I lost the comment. Oh, sorry, dude. I lost the comment.
The Last Starfighter.
Well, there's a rumor they're releasing a game today.
Wait, hold on.
There's a
rumors that next JJP is Pee Wee Herman.
So you think they would actually... This is weird. We're watching my stream through Nick's phone. Wait, so wait, hold on, Jeff. Get us up to speed on this rumor.
Now, see, we gotta consult with Todd Tucky on this because he thinks it's going to be Godfather, but I don't know. And plus, you got to be careful speculating because the companies get a little touchy about.
Okay, so there is there potentially is something happening.
Something.
Today.
There's.
So Captain Retro says he thinks it's Pee Wee's Playhouse.
That would be really great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah, but I heard they're having trouble with like the friction on the flippers. So it's back into.
You're joking.
It's back into. Development.
So here's the Jersey Jack.
Loop the flippers.
The Jersey Jack always does a really nice presentation. They always put the screens up so where you're playing the game, they have it up for the customers to see in the show.
Yeah, so obviously with Toy Story being their latest release, this whole section is very heavily promoting Toy Story. I did play it at Southern Fried Gaming Expo. I haven't had a chance to play it again, like really spend some time with it. But the good thing is like what I like about some of these companies, they put a lot of their most popular title out, which is good because then you can experience it. Last year I kind of felt like it was thin, so if there was a game you wanted to play, there was long lines. Now it is still the first technically this is the first day of the official start of the show.
It just kicked off at 12.
So right now, after we're done, this is going to be the time to me where we actually play. I can get you in here. This is going to be the time to me where we're going to actually get some play time on these machines. So we'll try
I want to introduce one more person before you cut your stream.
Let's do it. Yeah,
it's very important. It's a great thing that's going on.
Oh, we have a super chat from BP Haas. Before you sign off, please show black and white pins. Ask Jeff. Black and white pins. It says B and W.
I think he means the EMs, maybe.
Do you mean the electromechanical? I got Jeff right here. Hold on.
BP, I think we're going to go live again, and we'll maybe focus on that, right, Ralph?
Okay, yeah, we'll go live again for sure.
We'll get you, and BP, I owe you a package.
You do?
I'm terrible. I owe BP Haas. He won a prize, and I never delivered it.
Jeff.
I know.
All right,
It's in Barncade. It's in Barncade.
All right, let's see. Jeff wanted to go over here really quick.
I want to go over here, and I want to talk about Project Pinball. So Dan Spoler created this organization to put pinball machines in hospitals for terminally ill kids, and it's an amazing charity that's really gained a lot of steam out there. Now let me see if I can find Dan. Let me find Dan. Come over here, guys.
He said, "That's okay, Jeff. I still love you."
Yeah, tell me
But
a piano.
there's a black and white Addams Family. Someone said.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Okay, that's what they want to see.
Hold on.
Oh damn. Okay. Something just fell over here. These are fun. We'll
Hey,
play
Dan,
these
can I
later.
bug
These
you
are
for a
so
second?
fun, man.
Ralph has
I have a feeling that
introduce you to his audience.
I have a feeling that if
Yeah.
I was Arcade One Up, that
Hey,
would be
Ralph.
something that I would want to
This is Dan
potentially
Spoiler.
try to exploit.
Dan Spoiler is Project Pinball, and I would love for you to have him talk about it to your
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah, for sure.
Dan, would
Is that okay?
Are you out of Phoenix?
I am out of Phoenix. Yeah.
Okay. I love those guys, Electric Band.
Yeah, they're cool. They're here,
awesome.
too, so-
Yeah.
So go ahead. Dan.
Are they?
I might-
Are
Yeah, they're here,
down
yeah.
That's awesome. So what do you want me to do?
Well,
Do you
just
wanna
a little
ask
bit about
questions?
Project
Tell your audience
Pinball.
about what you guys do.
Okay, hi everybody out there. My name's Daniel Spoler. I'm the Senior Director, Founder of Project Pinball. And what we actually do is we take the newer machines, like the Hot Wheels here, into a children's hospital and put it in their family room. That way they have something fun to do
Oh, that's
while
great.
they're undergoing treatment and, you know, the difficult times that they have. So, you know, it helps to distract them, sort of like video games.
Yeah, that's great.
Those are used, the consoles also. We do that fun. We bring the fun with the pinball machine. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's really great. Yeah.
they love it. We're up to 62 different, you know, locations across the United
And
States.
what is this? Oh, this is just high scores that from
Yeah, we're
today's shit.
just doing something fun today, like a high
Okay.
score
Oh,
contest.
cool.
We're trying to get something out in Phoenix.
So how does someone get involved with Project Pinball if they want to help donate or is
Well,
there?
just get a hold of us. It's real easy. We're on Facebook, Facebook/Project Pinball. We got projectpinball.org is our main web page. And, you know, just reach out to us.
Awesome.
It's easy to find. We're interactive, you know, very much on all social media.
Everyone's giving you thumbs up in the chat
Well,
for
thank
Project
you. I
Pinball.
appreciate
So
it.
And I've worked with Dan. I'll come over here. I've worked with Dan quite a few times. Made some promos for Project Pinball, but we've been very supportive here at Expo. This has been a wonderful experience.
Oh,
That's
Rob
awesome.
Burke and the whole
Yeah.
family, Bridget.
well, we
they're
appreciate you
awesome.
taking the time to talk to us about
Well,
it.
thank you
Yeah,
very much.
Absolutely. We'll be over later on when I'm not attached to all this stuff.
Okay. Thanks to everybody out there. I
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
See
Okay,
ya.
so he's got a couple of pinball machines, like you said, and they put them in children's hospitals and things like that, which is an awesome cause. There's also so we're moving into flipping out pinball.
Oh yeah, these guys are great.
So Jeff, what's the deal with? Oh my gosh, that rig
Well,
is amazing.
What happened is
You guys want to see what a pinball streaming rig looks like? I'll show
Flipping
you.
Out
really
was a
quick.
company that was purchased by Straight Down the Middle guys.
I want to show them, Jeff, really quick what
Yeah.
this streaming rig looks like.
Yeah,
Just so you guys can
that's-
see, this is the reason why I don't stream pinball, because to stream pinball and do it the right way, you need stuff like this.
Okay.
You need entire cages.
We got a great pinball player here, Steve Bowden. He works at American Pinball. Steve is actually doing his magic on Deadpool.
So guys, this is what it takes to stream properly a pinball machine. You've got battery packs and overhead cameras, and
That's beautiful.
I mean, that's the thing that's really tough about, because like I don't want to put that in my house. You know what I mean? And like, look at the space it takes up. It does go on the side and roll, but
totally custom too.
I mean, because they've got lights here and they have lights on the side
And like
rail.
I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Stephen Bowden, and Stephen works at American Pinball, and he's a world-class pinball player.
And he
What's up,
actually
Steve?
took the time to say hi really quick while
Yeah.
he's in the middle of the game.
And I know we're interrupting his skills.
Yeah, we'll back
but-
up so we don't.
Yeah, I'll get out of the way.
All right, Jeff, hold on. I'm moving her. So yes.
956 million.
Are you serious? Holy shit! His score is 956 million right now.
I'll introduce you to Zach. He he runs all this.
Okay, we're gonna spin around this way.
We'll take our turn here.
This is the straight. I watched this. Okay, yeah. If you guys know the Straight Down the Middle podcast, I actually watch this, or not watch it, but listen to it sometime. That's cool.
Yeah, can I interrupt?
That's awesome.
you?
So yeah, check
Mr.
them out.
Ralph with his 50,000 subscribers would like to introduce himself to you.
Absolutely, yeah.
Hold on, we'll talk to
I'm
him
gonna mic
real
you
quick.
up. I'm Jeff
I'm
Fuller,
liking
and I
everybody
do
up,
the
guys.
Rob
Sorry,
Bush stuff,
we've
and-
been going like in and out, but
you
yeah,
got
we'll
the
check out
2
the
p.m., look at that.
ODM pinballs in a
Awesome,
second.
man.
I
And
know you guys, I apologize for interrupting. I'm sorry.
All right, high five,
leave,
girl.
leave it to Jeff.
You've
He's
been my
interrupting-
favorite person I
interrupting
met so
people in the middle
far.
of it.
Make sure to come back. You guys are gonna be
What'd
around.
you do
all weekend.
right
Come back and we'll play a game or two, okay?
Interrupt.
Awesome.
This is
Hey,
Zach
how's it
May.
going?
Hey, what's going on,
How are
guys?
you? Yeah, we're live right now for.
We're live.
With
How do you get
135
reception in here?
I have actually want to know what this is. How nerdy
got a
I am.
hotspot?
Yeah.
I have a hotspot in my back pocket. It's getting really hot though.
You're amongst all of us nerds, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Zach actually started straight down the middle and then acquired flipping out pinballs.
Yeah.
And Zach has just been outstanding every expo. He's always here.
Oh, thanks so much.
Yeah, so huge support for the expo for both sides. So
And how can they find you if they
We've
want?
been here for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years or so. So we do Flipping Out Pinball distribution at flippingoutpinball.com. Straight down the middle, a video series on YouTube. I do the Pinball Show. It's a pinball podcast. And I helped create the Pinball Network, which is kind of a network umbrella of different pinball content creators. So yeah, we're just trying to bring everybody together for the positivity of pinball.
Awesome. There were some people that were commenting on how elaborate that rig setup is.
That is George Fisher. George Fisher, he's from the stream channel Don't Panic Flip. He's part of TPN. He's actually kind of the director of our streaming services at the Pinball Network, and he has the most high-tech, up-to-date, or top-of-the-line streaming setup ever.
That's pretty.
From 6K cameras to automatic scanning video cameras. It's just insane.
Do you know, like, are those all battery
Those are all
packs
like
or something?
Sony
we can roll it?
Alphas and
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, that's pretty sick.
Insane.
All the converters up on top.
All batteries, so he can wield that thing
And just move it up to a different
anywhere
game.
he wants to go. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, but he's a godsend.
I really appreciate you taking
Thanks
time
so
to talk
much,
to us
man.
for a little while. We'll come back over when I'm not all mic'd up,
gotta
and
film it too, Zach.
we'll talk a little bit more.
We're just
but I
getting
appreciate
started.
it.
This whole thing just got started.
I'll have the camera out at some point this week.
Yeah. Thanks again, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. All right. So Jeff, over here we got some electromechanical EM machines. I'm assuming these are all Rob's. These are all Rob's machines right here. So someone asked how much they think that camera rig setup costs. He said there's 6K cameras on it.
I would say
guessing
that's
it's probably,
easy a $7,000 rig.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say close to $5
Now,
grand.
if you guys will notice, pan around, that's Keith Elwin. He designed Iron Man. He
Wait,
designed
who did? Which one designed Iron Man?
right here. The guy signing that's Keith Elwin.
Is it the guy with
Stern Pinball?
The guy with the okay.
He's-
I'm trying to track him. Is it that guy?
No, he's got the hats. He's right there in the
right
beard.
here. I'm pointing to him. Right
Yeah,
here.
that's him.
Okay, the
Keith
guy.
Elwin.
That guy.
He's
right
like
there.
he's guy in the hat talking to that group right there.
Sweet. See, I don't know a lot about. See, Jeff,
Well, he's the it guy right now designing pinballs for Stern.
See, Jeff, I don't know a lot about, like, pinball's something that I got into more recently, so I don't know a lot about the artists and things like that, like I do arcades, but you've been into pinball for a while.
And one thing that your audience needs to know about pinball is a lot of collectors will, buy machines only by Keith Elwin or Steve Ritchie.
Because they love the
or
way
Pat
they...
Lawler. Yeah, there's a design element to it that just attracts these people.
Well, and I hear a lot of people that are into pinball say something like, hey, this plays like Attack from Mars. Like, this game feels like Attack from Mars.
Every one of them is inspired to do their, you'll know a Pat Lawler game when you play it.
Yeah.
Like, if you play Toy Story, you say, oh man, that's a lot like Roller Coaster Tycoon or Funhouse.
Okay, yeah, so I'm not as entrenched in that, but that's cool that
there's a subculture here with the pinball community.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. All right, so someone said, where's Arcade 1-Up Pinball? I don't think there's any Arcade 1-Up here.
Put the camera. Honestly, I don't think that they're represented here. I think, not that they wouldn't be welcome. I think all gaming is welcome here, but this is down and dirty pinball and video
This is
games.
probably one of the shows that's most traditional. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, this is the premier pinball event. Period.
Yeah,
it's the longest running pinball show. It's recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records. This is the 38th year. So
wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I was saying 35th. It's 38 years.
It's going on. It's unreal.
I know a guy planning on creating a Space Cadet physical machine.
I like that. Space Cadet's that Microsoft version.
Oh wait, that's like that old pinball game.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be kind of cool,
that's Space
actually.
Cadet.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going? All right, so I think that's kind of. I mean, where else? We're kind of getting to the end here, wrapping up. But there's a lot more that we didn't
there's
show
a lot.
them.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
Like here, like check this out. Like all of a sudden you wanna customize your game a little bit. Like this is the kind of stuff you can find here.
Oh yeah.
Like these kind of things. You know what I mean? Like I want to customize my game.
Look at this one. Yeah,
that's cool actually.
Yeah. So I have a Star Wars, so that'd be cool to have.
Actually, these are pretty well made too. Like, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, this is incredible.
So yeah, so like you want this Jurassic Park one. You have the.
I like that.
You know, the mosquito in the.
Just awesome.
Oh, someone wanted to check out the
what they cost
area, but I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so there's a cost on these.
Ralph, I think tomorrow there'll be more set up, but it looks like
hold on, we'll show them. We'll show it to them, but I think the raw thrill stuff is still being set up. All right, well, we can go over to it just to show people, but yeah, there's not that much right now. So this is a newer game that they released. I saw this at a conference.
Wait. What?
It's a VR. Yeah, she doesn't know we're filming her. Let's see. She looks. I wish I knew what she was seeing.
Hey, Ralph! Espresso Punk! Hey!
Yeah, so I don't know what oh my god, this thing is loud. Wow.
We're live.
I can see what she.
We're live.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
All right, well,
we got 200.
This is blowing air on her and all sorts of stuff. Like, I gotta play this actually. I kind of shied away from playing it, but it looks pretty cool. All right, we'll back away. That looks pretty fun actually.
Cut over to me.
I don't know what Jeff's doing. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Like,
look at this! Wow!
Oh, and they have Halo. This is a fun game actually. Wow. If you guys have never played this, the Fireteam Raven game, this game's pretty cool. And Rob really does a great job, like with all of the top art.
This is awesome!
Yeah, this is a cool game, dude.
Dude, this is badass!
I wonder if I could squeeze in there and play with you. Probably not. I forgot that this has a tripod. Oh, hey, dude. Hey, Mason's here. I didn't even know Mason was here yet. Hey, what's up? All right, let's see. I want to see if I can put this on a... I'm hearing close to an hour. Ow!
Where my shoot at?
All right, so Jeff's tearing it up. Let's see if we can... Jeff, you having fun with this?
Yeah!
You had never played it before?
No, this is awesome!
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I sneak at it,
there's a deluxe one that's huge. It's like $100,000 and something. That's a gigantic one.
The TV screen is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you can look, all the art's pretty cool. Yeah, so they have, I'll flip the camera around really quick. They have some arcade games here. It's not like huge on arcade games, but last year, and I didn't see it this year, so maybe he didn't contribute, or I don't know, but last year, Doc Mack brought a lot of games. Well, let me adjust the gimbal a little bit. Sorry. Doc Mack brought a ton of games last year. I didn't see his section yet, so either he hasn't dropped them off yet, or maybe he's just not bringing them this year. But he had a couple of rare games, so we'll see. See you, man. Thanks for joining.
This is awesome.
We're going to sleep pretty soon. What is it? It's
oh man, this is incredible.
Okay, Jeff is going crazy in here. Let's see what Jeff's doing really quick, and then we'll wrap up here in a second. We've been going pretty long. But yeah, the gun's pretty elaborate. Jeff, the gun has force feedback, right?
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, so here you can see what he's seeing.
It's real immersive. I think the screen being large really helps the
Hey, I'm Bachelor. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate you. Jeff, do you know if Doc is not bringing games?
He did. He brought.
Where are they though?
They're over in the console section.
Wait, we didn't even. Let's go over to the console section because we haven't. I didn't even know. So last year, that's new, right? They have not. So they typically don't incorporate consoles.
They did it last year, but it
was small, right?
Yeah, they kind of expanded on it.
All right, so we'll go over. Let's go over there really quick. I didn't even know where is that.
It's right back that way.
Here, they can get you.
Wait, Bridget, real quick.
Bridget, you're live.
Real fast.
Hi, Jeff. I love Jeff.
This is Bridget Berg. She runs the the expo, and we're live to like a bunch of people.
Oh my gosh, but we hope you can make it.
Yeah, so if you want to do a little, come on down.
And because of Bridget, this show is a success.
No, I would say it's a team effort, totally.
It is, but you're the heart of this.
I love it. We love seeing everybody here.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people right now. It's super fun. Everyone's having a good time. Thank you so much.
Time. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
so come on down. Come down.
We'll be here till midnight tonight.
Midnight tonight.
And 10 a.m. tomorrow till midnight.
Yeah, so
and 10
midnight
a.m. to
tonight.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
on Saturday night.
So come down.
Lots of pinball time. Have fun.
All right, awesome. Okay, so where's the console section so we can go check that out really quick. And then we'll wrap up over there. All right, we're gonna go. I'll put the camera so you guys can see what we're seeing. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so there's Jeff. All right. Thanks, Wolfenose. Appreciate that.
Paul Zimmerman is actually the one that runs this console area, and he does have Walter Day coming to the show this year.
Are we going to be here till midnight? You think? Oh my God! What is? I didn't know they were going to do all this.
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
yeah. You guys, this is. Hey guys, what's up? This is Retro Ralph. We're live, and we're talking about all the great stuff you're.
All right, is this all stuff that's going to be for sale, or is this all sale stuff?
Oh wait, Ralph.
Oh wow, okay.
So Jaden Burke, Rob's son, they created the Holy Grail video game store, and they just acquire all these games. I built a website for them, and then I also have a YouTube channel, and I built the Facebook page. So Holy Grail actually sells and collects
guys,
games.
Look. SNES, Nintendo.
I mean, this is expanding because now you got other vendors.
So, I didn't even see. How did I miss all this?
Yeah,
there's a whole console area this year.
What's up?
Okay, so how's it going? Yeah, there's a whole console
this is
area.
outstanding.
Oh my gosh, how did I miss this?
Well, I think last year was small and it was over by the food section.
Oh my gosh, okay. I don't know if Jeff knows this company. So there's a company that's down here that sells a very premium in price. It's a very premium arcade brand called the Polycade. I've never actually seen it in real life. So have you ever seen it?
No.
All right, so I think, I know we're jumping around, but maybe we should go check out the Polycade. I've never actually seen it in person, so I'm actually interested.
Now, is Polycade older games or newer games?
No, so Polycade is like, I think they're all Steam based, right? So if you have a Steam account, you link your Steam account to it. But I also think they sell, like, you can create games for the Polycade network.
Really?
So I think so. I don't know a whole lot about it, but
yeah,
let's go check it out because I've never seen it before. So if anybody knows much about the Polycade, we'll wrap up at the console section. But I'm kind of excited because I've never seen the Polycade before.
For the Retro Ralph audience, we will be back.
We
want to get Todd Tucky involved.
Yeah, we're going to get Todd on camera.
I think if Todd knew we were live, he would go nuts.
Todd would be all over this right now.
He would go nuts.
Yeah, so this is the Polycade,
wow,
guys.
This is cool.
Yeah, so they have commercial units.
Look at the lights.
There's a commercial unit.
Oh,
you have your card you swap.
Oh, wow. Okay, I want to see what asteroids.
But look at this. You mount it to a wall. Like, it's a badass. Like, these are made for commercial applications.
Wow.
So it's a wall-mountable,
So look at this, Ralph.
Wall-mountable arcade.
I'm going to launch asteroids here.
You've got your way to pay right there. We're having trouble connecting. Okay, but these are pretty neat, but they're very expensive. Like, this is a premium product, not a.
Should we play a different one?
This one's set up for pay to play. Okay.
I don't even have the Wi-Fi hooked up to it.
Oh, okay. You know what? Look at this one, Ralph. Look at the.
Okay,
awesome. Look at this. This one's cool.
This is available commercially and it's a commercial unit or a home unit, right?
Yeah, but for home you would change.
Boy, I like this.
So you just have that flat plate instead of the Sorry, I should have let you know we're live with like 100 plus people. So if you want, are you okay with that? Okay, all right, awesome.
I appreciate you guys coming by.
Yeah, I forget how much is like the retail units for your house.
The steel ones are $49.99.
Okay, so that's $49.99, and you hook it up to your Steam library, right?
Oh yeah. If you log on,
which game you playing?
Software, it opens up your Steam, and you just download it to PC. That's called that. If you look in the back.
I like seeing
it on the big screen like that. Games offered on the Polycade?
Yeah, all the games you see out there are licensed. So it's got PC based in there.
Oh, nice. Okay, and it's all accessible from the front and everything, or to me.
This is on a stand, so it'll be back. Normally it'd be hanging on the wall.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow.
And then you guys sell ones that are like Nintendo style cabinets too, right?
Yeah, those are the wooden ones.
Okay. So if you guys.
Cool.
And just because it's retro doesn't mean that it only plays retro games. You can play modern games on it too, right?
Yeah, this is neat.
Yeah, so here's their Nintendo one. How much does this one retail for?
This one is 41.
Okay, so 41. And how many games are on your guys' service, the Polycade service?
On our store, we have about 75, but we have like much more of that.
You know, I gotta tell you, it's impressive to see. So I've got Donkey Kong and Mario Brothers and all that. It's
Yeah, so
great
there's
to
a
see that
widescreen
monitor in
recessed
there
inside.
with the smoked plexi.
Yeah.
That really looks sharp.
Yeah, you almost don't.
Everyone loves that look. You know,
I do
that's
too.
why when we were building our retro.
Yeah, guys, you almost don't notice.
Did I do it
like,
wrong?
It's kind of cool.
I'll let
I mean,
you
the
select.
prices, you know, the guy can't really hear me right now.
I
The
have it in
prices
Homebrew, so
are
you can get the-
expensive.
Oh,
I
sweet.
mean, but it is. If this was going to be your like
Okay,
end
let's
all
have a
be
look.
all one single
Let's-
unit,
oh,
you think about all the
man,
people
I
that
missed
probably
the
have
words.
spent
There we go.
$4,000 on arcade stuff.
See, I like
if
the
this was
menu.
going to be the only game you had, like it could be kind of cool. And they have half,
Oh wow!
they have half coin doors. Like it's not like they're skimping on parts. You know, they have good parts.
And all of our games are commercial too.
Oh,
Yeah, and the wood is
This
like
is
high
great.
quality wood and high quality. This is very nice.
check this out,
actually.
Ralph. Look at the quality.
Gosh, this is really cool, actually. So I had never seen these in person, Jeff. I had heard about them a long time ago, but never
I've never
saw
heard
one.
of this. This is awesome.
Yeah, you could sell your one-up collection. It's true though. Like you really could. Like there are people that probably invested so much money, and maybe a single unit like this would be number one. It'd be really great. I mean, the quality on it is very nice.
And I'm not
do you
that
like
good.
it, Jeff? Or?
I love it. I like how the monitor is sunken into a
It looks
smoke
pretty
plexi.
cool.
And okay, this kind of goes to a topic of my Mario Brothers monitor. I've had enough of it. I think putting an LCD with this smoke plexi is a good look.
Yeah, I think so too.
I know it's not, you know, but this looks good with the wide screen. What size screen is this?
27-inch BenQ.
That looks incredible.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
swing over here so you guys can see the other offerings.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, so there's
Thumbs up.
also like a custom
Yeah, I like
one. I
it.
don't know what the deal is with the Jay and Silent Bob one. This game came out a little while ago. I think this might be like a custom one. I guess if you could ask them, I'll ask them if maybe they make custom ones. But I like how all the
I
demo
just like the
units
way
they
the
have
monitor
the
looks in this
upper
split
screen
plexi.
that's sort of like your spectator screen. But I mean, it looks pretty cool, man.
Tyler Bush now.
We've done a good
does?
job on these.
I work for Tyler Bush.
I mean,
I
the
didn't know
prices
that.
it's expensive, but
It's his dad, but
I could
That's
see
awesome.
someone putting it in a commercial location. I guess they have.
I love it.
You can also.
I like the chase
I don't know what
monitor.
this is Neo Arcade controller board.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know what that is. Maybe you can DIY one. I'm gonna ask him.
I like it.
Can you DIY a Polycade? Like, do you guys license the software?
yeah, the software is free on Polycade.com, and we sell the controller boards.
Oh, nice. So that's your encoder board for it.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. Okay.
So you can buy them, and they hook USB to a PC.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Actually, is it Brooks that you guys partner with?
Yeah, we partnered with
Oh, that's freaking awesome. Jeff, this is freaking awesome. So the software, you can get the software and build your own.
And you can buy your own boards. On the
Yeah, like they
website,
have
and
the-
it's USB to the
So guys,
computer.
this is their.
I like it.
So guys, this is their. They partner with Brooks.
That's
I'm familiar with
incredible.
Brooks. They partner with Brooks,
The store's built
and
in
you
to
can
my
then
games, but if
build your own
somebody's going in
Polycade,
mass, we always
dude.
work with them with deals
That's
where
really
we give them
cool.
gift cards
I think
or
this
we'll
might
buy
be
them
like
at
a
discount.
project of
It's
mine.
game time.
I haven't done a
absolutely
lot of
love
like
it.
this kind of
It's
stuff in a
cool.
while, but this interests me a lot.
Oh, Steve,
Very cool. Yeah, so there's their encoder board right here. It's a Brooks encoder board. Brooks is great. If you've never used their encoder boards, these are amazing, really good low latency encoder boards. A lot of fight game community
That's
people
neat.
like these.
That's really cool.
That's very, very cool. I'm stoked on this.
Yeah, that's nice.
You probably hear two conversations going on. Thanks so much for showing
Yeah.
us. This is awesome. We'll be back.
Go this way. I got someone. Let's see.
Oh, are we gonna get Brian on?
Yeah.
Is Brian here?
Hey, Brian.
Hey,
This
Brian.
is Retro Ralph. We're sorry to sneak up on you. He's got his
Brian,
audience
big
out
fan.
there. We want to talk to you.
You want to talk to me?
Yes.
Everyone wants to talk to you.
All right.
Everyone loves
That's only
you.
me. It's only because they don't know me well
Let me
enough.
ask-
What? No. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian Colin. He invented Rampage and a ton of other great games and worked on so many classic arcade games. And Brian's going to talk to you.
Well, do you want to interview
What are we
Brian,
gonna talk
perhaps?
about?
You just, like, what would you, like, talk to, give us a Rampage.
I guess, Brian, for people that don't know all the games you've worked on, that'd be great.
I went to school. How much time we got? I could
We got
talk
as
for
much-
hours.
We have as
2
much
minutes?
time as you want.
Okay. This is about 1/10 of the games I've done over the last 40 years. I started out at Bally Midway. I was an animator, a filmmaker in college. Got hired as an animator. First game I ever worked on was Discs of Tron.
Oh wow,
Incredible game for its time. Then I got to work on Spy Hunter. And by then I'm working on all kinds of different games. And quickly, some games are fun to do because they're well planned out. Some games are a little more, hey, let's try this. No, that didn't work. Hey, let's try this. No, that didn't work. So I became a game designer as well out of self-defense. But I started out as an animator. And then by the time and back in those days, it was great. They were small teams. Everybody was kind of we're all in this together. No big egos. And they would let us try stuff. I'd only be there a month and I'd say, well, how about if we just reskin that game that isn't earning well on test?
Yeah,
go ahead. That wouldn't happen today.
Yeah.
So it was a great time to back into the industry. It was wonderful. Rampage is probably the game I'm best known for.
We'll go over to it. I have one here. This is one I don't have in my collection. I'd love to have a Rampage, but
and you got the Monroe joysticks, which I love, and I just love this game.
Well, thank you. We were having a meeting. I wanted to do a game where I could animate the backgrounds, and the hardware guys are like, no, I can't do it. It's like, come on, spend a little money. No, you can't do it. Brian, all you can do is an animating rectangle. What are you going to do with an animating rectangle? So I turned to Sharon, the woman who put the bow on Miss Pac-Man, the other artist, and a building falling into itself, that's an animating rectangle. What knocks down buildings? Big characters. I can start showing comedy. We knew we had the best game. We all flipped out. In the game design write-up, I said first line was the story of Rampage, or why this is next year's #1 game. We all went into our boss and told him the story, and he said, no.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Okay.
So I went over his head of engineering. I love it. Brian, this is great. Can we do it? No. Why not? You're the bad guy. No, they're the victims. No, you're the bad guy. You're eating police. You can't do it. No. And my partner, Jeff Nauman, the programmer on this, we started it anyway. And just by a pure accident, the top 3 guys in the company got sacked.
For good reason.
Like 2 weeks. It had nothing to do with this. And the new guy that came in sent a memo around saying, I've got an open door policy. And you can probably guess who was waiting outside his door his very first day of work. He gave it the green light. It broke every record in the industry in the day.
Iconic.
I mean, I remember playing it as a kid, and just the idea that you could be this creature and destroy things. Like, it was fun, because in real life you could, you were a kid, you like breaking things, but you shouldn't.
And there was we wanted to make it so that there was no wrong way to play it.
Yeah,
because
so
we
fun.
knew we were going to have strangers playing together. So maybe you had to cooperate, maybe you wanted to fight. Now they call that kind of thing a sandbox game, but in this game, there was no wrong way to play the game. You could just knock down buildings and not care. You could figure out what things to punch and what things to avoid. And so it had legs. It earned for a lot of years. And at the time, we just knew we were having fun. And, see, I do tend to ramble.
Hey, no, this is
great.
great.
This is the first game. I've done quite a few games before this. This is the first game they let me do the cabinet art as well. So there's my name right there.
There you go.
And then in the start of the game, wait a minute.
So Paul Niemeyer, who I'm sure you're buddies with.
Okay, that was me. That was my wife, and programmer Jeff Nauman was at the
that's
bottom.
awesome.
So
I was gonna say
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So this was the one I'm known for, and I don't know if you got any more time. I could talk for hours, but I've had a great time making games, and I'm so lucky that what makes me laugh made a lot of other people laugh as well.
Thank you. I actually don't know this, so it'd be an interesting question. Did you work on the newer one, the one they just did? Did you involve in it at all? Okay.
I did the arcade games. I was working for Bally Midway, so I did the arcade games until we went and formed our own company. And then we did games like for EA, General Chaos, which was their biggest original title for
Yeah.
2 years.
That's awesome.
For the Sega Genesis.
And you did work on the second one though, the
Oh,
original
yeah.
second.
We had already
Rampage.
formed. We'd left
Yeah.
Midway, formed our own company, but then the new Midway that
Bought
was
that.
Williams.
Yeah, bought the rights to it.
They asked us to come back and do several games for them, and
World Tour was one
World
of those.
Tour
Yeah.
was one of them, where they basically said we've got our 14-year-old male covered with, they Mortal Kombat and that kind of stuff, but we need something that appeals to everyone. And Jeff and I just looked at each other and went, let's redo Rampage.
That's
And
so awesome.
We had a ball.
Yeah, it was
We had a
great. I
ball.
like both of them. I'm a fan of both, so that's awesome.
Well, we got to put a ton in World Tour.
Thank
we
you so much.
Yeah, thanks
Okay.
so much, Brian.
I told you I was
appreciate
going to
it.
use up all your taste.
You're a must-have.
We'll be back, Brian, but
Thank you,
thank you so
Brian.
much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. No, Brian Colin, everybody.
Yeah.
So I'll quickly show you a little bit of his booth. Really here, right here is these are the games he was involved in. So I didn't want to pan away from him while he was talking, but these are all the ones that he's worked on, and then he has a bunch of stuff in his booth. This game he worked on, which I don't think this one never came out, right? This is the one that
Doc released it, and then
Yeah.
Xenophobes is another big game that he released.
So this game was never released, and I played this last year. They have this at Galloping Ghost, so if you ever want to play it, it's like a FMV game. It's very fun, actually. There's Xenophobe. There's a lot of great artwork and flyers here that you can purchase. So Brian goes to a lot of these shows. So I've seen him at, he goes to like every show. But it's really cool because he's so involved in,
And he sells this artwork. If you want to add something to your game room, he sells all this artwork.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, totally. So that's a really cool Spy Hunter poster.
Yeah, that
actually.
is.
So that's a cool. All right,
Yeah,
so where
that's
are we
cool.
going from here, Jeff? What do you think?
Let's have a look.
Are we gonna wrap up, or
We can
we
wrap
didn't
up.
we didn't really properly look at the console area, so we could do that really quick. Oh, dude.
Do you want to meet Jeffrey Lee? Is he eating? I don't want to bug him while he's eating.
Let's not eat
Yeah,
right
we
now.
won't-
Maybe
we'll get him later.
Is
Jeffrey's
Tim,
super
is Tim
nice.
here, or is
He
he
was.
just-
He was taking a picture of you.
What?
Yeah, he was taking a picture of you while we were talking to.
So
Jeffrey.
Tim Kittro is here somewhere, but he's got they actually have a proper NBA Jam cabinet set up. So we'll see. He's got. I might actually see if he can. Oh, I don't have. Oh, dude, I might get that for my Blitz. Okay, I'm gonna have to get this for my Blitz before he sells oddities. I don't know how much these cost, but marquee $60. So it's $60 if you want to get the marquee signed by him. That's really cool though. Okay, I might have
Jeff!
to do that.
Jeff Oler, how you doing?
All right. So, anyways, he's got he's got a couple of
Ralph.
things he's involved.
You got to talk to Jeffrey Lee. This is Retro Ralph. He's got a YouTube channel. This is you got to. We're putting you on the spot, Jeff. Can you? Hold
You don't
on?
have to if we
No,
don't.
Jeff's. You got to have Jeff. He invented Qbert with
Warren.
his team, Warren. Yeah.
Yeah, Warren should be here. He'd be here
And
anytime.
David Thiel did a lot of the sounds at Iconic too.
He did all the sounds.
All the
That's
sounds.
true. Yeah. He should be here. I think he's here.
And you
Yeah.
guys are celebrating a milestone. Was that this year or was it last year?
This year, 40th anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got the machine here for everyone to enjoy. So if you want to play Qbert, you
And
can come
actually,
over.
If I'm going to plug my channel because I actually filmed.
You're not on.
Jeff
We can't hear you right now.
in Cincinnati
Jeff.
playing his game. Oh.
You need the mic back. I can't hear you.
need it back?
Thank you, by the way.
So I actually got the opportunity to film Jeff playing Qbert, talking about Qbert. So if you look at my archives, you'll find that it's out there.
Awesome. All right, my phone battery is like getting pretty low, so we're gonna have to wrap it up soon.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
All right, so let's go to
Did the original have the hardwood control panel, and they went to the other one?
No, that's tournament edition. The original had the one that's kind of ugly looking.
Ralph, should we wrap it
Yeah,
up?
That's what I had.
Yeah, but that is the original. That's not.
That's tournament edition?
This is not the original, I don't think.
Well, it matches the...
I thought the original was not this. I thought this was the one that they put on for tournament edition. I could be wrong.
Does tournament edition have the wood grain marquee? That's what I can't remember. I don't think it does.
I don't think so. This is the original marquee, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's the original marquee.
But I don't think this is the original artwork. It's that one that you have. It's like kind of janky looking almost.
It's this and that's blue and reddish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go. Let's just wrap up in the console area
Yeah.
and then we'll be done. How about
Yeah.
that? Okay, so we'll go back there. I'm excited. The Polycade's actually a lot cooler than I thought.
Yeah, I was impressed with the.
So it's like a DI. So it's a. Yeah, probably. I don't want to repeat it again, but we can talk about it later over drinks and stuff. Yeah, so I didn't even know they had a bunch of this set up. So let's see what consoles they actually have, Jeff. All right, so they got a couple fight sticks hooked up. Oh, they got a couple fight sticks hooked up to a. Why is my gimbal not? Hey, gimbal, come on, work. There we go.
Hey, there's Kyle's.
They got a Dreamcast hooked up. They got a couple nice Trinitrons hooked up. So I mean, they got a nice little. I mean, it's not huge, but they got a nice little console area for people. So kind of cool. Man, they got this killer speaker thing.
Scan lines.
The real deal. Yeah, the real deal. Look at that. That's what scan lines are supposed to look like, and that looks nice. Look at that. Yeah, so they got all this stuff, and yeah, this is kind of we've for those of you that have joined and stayed, all 126 of you, I appreciate it. Jeff and I are probably gonna go. We're gonna go and we're gonna have some fun, play some games, and Jeff, thanks for walking us around, doing the tour. Did you? Oh no, did you blow it up and I didn't? There we go.
That's a good way. Do it one more time with the fadeaway. Ready? Watch your camera.
What a jerk! All right, anyways, that's it for now, guys. Thanks so much for joining this live stream. Hopefully this was we didn't even cover, what do you mean? We maybe covered
a lot.
We covered a lot, but we probably covered 70%.
And we actually had some.
And if my math is good, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30% we didn't cover. So 30% we didn't cover. And I got to call my wife back. She called in the middle of the stream. She's probably like, oh wait, what are those arcade games? We didn't cover. Oh, there are Galloping Ghost. All right, let's just do that real quick and then leave.
Yeah.
All right, one more thing. One more thing. One more thing. All right, we're just going to cover the games. Oh shit, hold on. Okay, I just realized the Galloping Ghost section is over here. So we'll go look at that really quick and then we'll be done. Oh wait, there's a lot more games from Galloping Ghost and a lot more consoles. I didn't know any of this. So they have the Beavis and Butthead, which is actually pretty rare. I think there's only like 1 or 2 of these. If it was unreleased, so maybe there's only 1. So he brought the Beavis and Butthead. I'll just quickly go over it. So this is the Galloping Ghost area. So there you can see the Galloping Ghost area. There's Jeff. Hey Jeff. All right.
We got Beavis and Butthead. Did they go out?
Oh no. Wait, is it based on 3DO? Or is that an advertisement for a 3DO game? All right, we'll check that out after. It didn't work last year. I don't know. I couldn't get it working last year. All right, so they got that.
Looks like it keeps rebooting.
Here, we're just gonna walk down the line. I have no idea what that game is. A-Route? Never seen that before.
Is this some dedicated?
It's a dedicated
challenge.
Nope. That's the one. And they only made like a couple
a lot of these
those,
games I don't know. What is that game? That looks like almost like a Golden Axe-ish type. That looks pretty cool, actually. This looks like something I could get into. So if you ever go to Galloping Ghost, you'll see these little buttons. This is how you point up the games. And yeah, there's 70 credits on it. So yeah, I don't know. I've never played this, but we'll have to.
What's up, Paul?
Maybe we could give that game a go later at some point. They got a Night Slashers, and then this is the games they have right here. And then looks like Jeff, they go.
Ralph, real quick, you think your audience would like to meet the person that organized the console area? It's Paul Zimmerman. Would you like to meet him?
If he'd be okay being on camera.
Hey, Paul, can we get you on film real quick for Retro Ralph's channel? He's on live.
Do you want to talk about?
Here, hold the mic
here.
Not really.
Trust me, we need you. Just do it for me. Do it for me. Paul.
Are you okay with it?
I'm okay.
Well, I mean, now that Jeff basically just introduced you to a bunch of people, you kind of have to now.
He's wearing a TNT amusement shirt. Come on.
I am.
Everybody, this is Paul Zimmerman.
Oh, look at that. Todd would be so happy. He already has a big head. You don't have to give Todd a bigger head than he already has.
Hey, Paul, real
zoom
quick,
out.
Explain how this came about. Talking to Rob Burke and how you made this get bigger every year.
Good. Well, I had this idea about having video games at Pinball Expo, and so I'm part of this staff had another show called Video Game Summit. So I had this idea of having some video games here too, because Video Game Summit is a local show. And so I got the guys that helped me there that do a free play area with home console systems.
Okay.
I got them involved. I asked them if they want to help me do this. So I asked Rob Burke, and Rob already knew me. He said, yeah, I'll give you a room, a side room, and you can put the machines in there and do that. And so that's where it came about. I think that was, how long ago, Jeff? 3 years?
Yeah.
So this is all, everything console in this whole area is all your
my
stuff?
Idea.
Oh, wow.
No.
Cool.
I have, like, Brandon. It's Brandon's stuff.
Okay.
This is all my stuff here.
Okay.
But I don't have a huge collection, but Brandon does. So most of these are his.
Okay, so we'll go through and take a look at all those then. All right, awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. And Todd gets a plug too. So Todd's not even here and he's getting plugged.
Yeah.
So they got a Master System. They've got Dreamcast. There's a Sega Genesis over here. We will get to the rest of the. It does look very small.
Oh my God, Arcade Eric.
We got the Intellivision, the real one, not the Amico that's never coming out.
This was groundbreaking back in the day to have
the real Intellivision. And then they got a GameCube, they got an OG Xbox. Dude, there's so much stuff to see here. I'm gonna quickly go through. These are the rest of the Galloping Ghost machines. We'll just cruise through and then we'll say goodbye, because I'll do the one more thing like a million times. So that game looks like it's down right now. You got Gladiator, you got Pengo. Pengo was like always on Starcade. I always remember seeing Pengo on Starcade. I do not know what this is, but this is something modern, I guess. Look at the marquee. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like, look at that. Watch the marquee. It's that like old school stuff. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I don't know how you play this game, but it's got like thrusters. It's definitely a newer game, I think.
Look at the lenticular marquee.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the word I was looking for, Jeff. So there's everything else. They got an MK2 this year. They brought that. They have a reactor. They have a reactor here, Jeff. That's kind of interesting.
That's odd and rare.
Yeah, how much are reactors these days? I haven't really looked.
I think the market's kind of all over the map right now with what's going on out there, but you could probably, I think reactor's still fetching a high price. Like, if it's dedicated, I would say $5K.
Yeah, look at the MK2 is the one they had from Galloping signed by everyone, so that's pretty neat. So if you're into that, it's got all the signatures on the side, which is pretty cool. I think the marquee's regular. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Nick just kicked my ass at that one.
Oh, he did? Yeah, he likes to show off with that. I don't know what Retrocade is, custom built arcade cabinets.
Oh man, those are like a monster, like Solar Fox.
Those are the ones that you can like pull out the drawers with guns in it and all sorts of stuff. All right,
Who's that guy right there? Who's that guy right there? Coming right at us.
Who's that guy? I don't know.
Right there.
I wonder if they got an FM Towns Maddie. I don't know if you guys know about that game system, the FM Towns Maddie. I don't think they have one of those. They have a PC Engine. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. All right, guys. We're definitely wrapping it up now. I appreciate everyone that joined. I appreciate the super chats and the support. Jeff was my tour guide the whole time, which was pretty neat. And so we're going to take off. We'll probably go live at some point again. Right?
And we will do
After hours.
After hours.
After hours.
You heard it here. All right.
Expo,
oh, gosh.
Expo After Dark.
We'll make another run of those.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we got to go. We're going to wrap it up. All right, cut. Thanks, guys, for joining. We'll see you later on, probably.
Goodbye.
We're probably going to go over to Galloping Ghost maybe tomorrow. Maybe today. I don't know, but we got to play some James Bond.
We're going to play some
Let's go play some games. We're going to go play games, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. And there's Nick. We will see you. Oh. The next one. I got to call my wife. Shit. All right. See you.